Hi students, welcome to chemistry class. Now we are going to discuss about some topic in thermodynamics unit 7. Okay, first one, the subtopic is unit of entropy. We already know this entropy means yes. Entropy means what is meant by entropy? Entropy is a spontaneous randomness process. Okay, then first one we discuss about today topic is spontaneity and randomness. Spontaneity and randomness, and another one is standard entropy change. Standard entropy change, and another one is standard entropy formation. Standard entropy formation. Okay children, take a book, page number 213. First, the 213 is the belongs to the energies, the entropy. Page number 211. First one we discuss about page number 211. The unit of entropy. The entropy S, entropy symbol is S, is equal to heat energy exchange and divided by the temperature at which the exchange take place. Therefore, the SI unit of entropy, what is mean by SI unit of entropy? The SI unit of entropy, Joule K inverse, J K inverse. The entropy S means entropy equal to the heat energy exchange. What is this entropy? The heat energy exchange, Q divided by the temperature, Q by T, where the exchange take place. Therefore, the SI unit of entropy is Jk inverse. Spontaneity of randomness. Spontaneity. Careful examination show that each of the processing wise melting of ice and evaporations of water. Melting and evaporated. Ice evaporated and ice meltings. Some other process is spontaneity and randomness. There is an increases and randomness or disorder of the system. The water molecules in ice. The water molecules in ice. For examples of the careful of examination show that of the processing wise the melting of ice and evaporation of water, there is an increases in randomness or disorder. Randomness for particular changes, randomness or disorder. Same particular place is not occupied, disorder to place of the system. The water molecule in ice are arranged in a highly organized crystals patterns which permit little movement. As the movement is particular, the place is the heat crystals, particular places some other movements. Okay, then they are arranged highly organized crystals pattern which permit little movement. As the ice melt, the water molecules become disorganized and can move from freely. Then we can from one form to another form fluidly and freely to forms. Disorganized that can move from freely. The movement of molecules becomes freeze in liquid phase and even more free in vapor phase. In other words, we can say that the randomness of the water molecules increases. The randomness of water molecules is increases. Randomness of the water molecule increases as ice melt into water. As water evaporates, both are spontaneous process which result in the increase of randomness. This process increasing entropy for solid state. First bottle one is solid state, another one is the liquid state. Liquid state is slowly separate and freely from of the particular space taste and the substance. Then another one is the vapor state or gaseous state. Gaseous is the molecules of the so freely. Crystal is so tight and closed packed of the one. The crystalline solid is so closed and tight, and the liquid stage is slow smoothly slighted and evaporated and the freely occupied. And another one is gaseous form is the so highly free forms one form to another form, so move the very high levels. The three state of increasing entropy. First stage, second stage, third stage, the increasing the entropies. First delta S is a entropy change. Delta S only greater equal to 0 and delta S is less than or equal to 0 and delta S the form of the delta is the particulars. And elucidation show and the increasing of disorder. Standard entropy change delta S naught is possible. Calculate the actual entropy of the substance at any temperature above 0 Kelvin. First, the one of the important one mark these lines. This possible to calculate the actual entropy substance is any temperature above 0 Kelvins. For 0 Kelvin is a one of the main point. Then the absolute entropy of the substance is 298 Kelvin and more bar pressure is called the standard entropy. Yes, the third law of thermodynamic state according to the nest for this nest and the absolute entropy of element is 0 only at 0 Kelvin in the perfect crystal and standard entropies of all substance at the temperature above 0 Kelvin always have positive values. And once we can the entropy of different substance, we can calculate the standard entropy change delta S reverse for the chemical reactions. This reactions involving to the formula delta S reverse equal to any other delta standard entropy delta S naught is a standard entropy equal to summation of S naught minus summation of S naught. This side was product side, another one is the reactant side. Product minus reactant. The standard entropy formation, how to formation the standard entropy. The standard entropy formation is defined as the entropy of the formation of 1 mole of compound from the element under standard condition. 1 mole of element under standard condition is the one of the main point of the formations. The entropy of the formation is 1 mole of compound from the element under standard condition. It is denoted a delta S naught F. F means formations. We can calculate the value. Of the entropy of the given compound for the values is standard entropy of the element. The problems 1.7.6 calculate the standard entropy change for the following reactions. Delta S naught F. F is the formations. Given the standard entropies of CO2 gaseous stage and carbon solid state and O2 is a gaseous stage. At first one is the 213.6 is a carbon dioxide. Second one is carbon is 5.740 and third one is what is that? Oxygen. Expression 205. The all unit is J K inverse respectively. We already given the reactions carbon plus O2 which gives carbon dioxide, C plus O2 which gives carbon dioxide. Gaseous stage we can't gas. The formula we already know that formula. What is that? The sigma delta S naught is equal to product minus reactant. Summation of S naught minus summation of S naught. Product minus reactant. Which one is product? CO2 is the product. The S naught is the S naught carbon dioxide minus reactant. What is this reactant? Carbon plus O2 is a reactant. And so S naught C plus S naught O2. We already know that delta S is equal to the carbon dioxide value. What is that? 213 in your questions. 213.6 minus another one. What is that? Carbon value 5.740 and another one is 205. The value is total value 210.74. We already 213 minus 210.74. The value is 2186. The unit is JK inverse. The entropy of unit symbol is JK inverse. Evaluate yourself. Urea and hydrolysis produced ammonia and carbon dioxide. The standard entropy of urea, H2O, carbon dioxide and ammonia are 173.8 is what is that? Urea and 70 is the H2O and 213.5 is the carbon dioxide and 192.5 joule mole inverse K inverse is ammonia are respectively. Calculate the entropy change of these reactions. Same is delta S not equal to delta S product minus delta S the product, summation of S naught product minus summation of S naught reactant, the formula. We always which one is product, which one is reactant to given the equations. Okay, next entropy change accompanying change of the phase. When there is change of state from solid to liquid, the melting points, liquid to vapor, the evaporations, or solid to vapor is the sublimations. The three state of the conversion. One of the solid to liquid is a melting, solid to liquid is a melting point, liquid to vapor is a evaporations, or solid to vapors is a sublimations. There is change in entropy. This change may be carried out at the constant temperature, reversible as two phase or the equilibrium during the change. First one, delta S equal to Q reverse by T. The Q is delta entropy, delta H entropy reverse by T. Delta S equal to delta H by T. Entropy of fusions, the heat absorbed when 1 mole of a solid melts at its melting point respectively is called molar heat of fusions. Molar heat of fusions. The entropy change for this process is given by delta S equal to dQ by T. The reverberation expansion of the reactions, delta S equal to delta H by T, where delta H fusion is molar heat of fusions. TF of the melting point, TF is a melting point, TF is a melting point, delta H is a molar heat fusions. And the entropy of vaporizations, the heat absorbed when 1 mole of liquid is boiled at the boiling point, reversible, is called molar heat of vaporizations. The entropy change is given by delta S equal to delta H by delta P, vaporization and boiling point. TB is a boiling point, delta H is a vaporization, molar heat of vaporization. Okay, another one, entropy of transition, entropy of transitions. The heat change when 1 mole of solid change reversibility from one allotropy form of another, one form to another form. Each transition's temperature is called entropy of transition. The entropy change is given by delta ST. T means transition. Delta H T by TT, where delta HT is molar heat of transition. T small t is the transition temperatures. One problem is solved that calculate the entropy change during the melting of the 1 mole of the ice into water at 0 degree Celsius and 1 atm pressure. Enthalpy of fusion ice is 6008 joule mole inverse. Is given by delta H fusion's value. What is that? Is given by the 6008 joule mole inverse. And TF, formations of 0 degree Celsius. 0 degree Celsius is transmission of Kelvin. Kelvin means added with a 273. And H2O solid to H2O liquid stage. We already know that formula, delta S equal to delta H fusion by delta H by T. We already know that delta H values, what is given by delta H value? The delta H given in a 6008 divided by 273. The given answer is 22.007 joule K inverse mole inverse. Calculate the entropy change when 1 mole of ethanol evaporated at 351 Kelvin. The molar heat of vaporizations of ethanol is 39.84 K joule mole inverse. Vaporizations divided by delta H by T. You know that formula, delta S equal to delta H by T. The delta H values, what is that delta H value is given and temperature value is given. The another one topic is Gibbs free energy. One of the important applications of second law of thermodynamics is the predict the spontaneity of the reactions under the specific set conditions. Yeah, reactions that occur under the given set of conditions without any external driving force. For external internal force is given by the external force. External driving the force is called the spontaneous reactions. Otherwise, it's said to be a non-spontaneous in our day-to-day life. We observe many spontaneous physical and chemical processes which include the following examples. First one, what is that? The waterfall runs downhill but never uphill spontaneously is the first one. Examples of the spontaneously. A waterfall runs downhill, hill to downhill, and but never uphill. Never is not a reverse, is not only given the top to bottom, is not to bottom to top. Is the waterfall runs downhill but never uphill spontaneously. And the second one, a lump of sugar dissolves spontaneously in a cup of coffee. First one, a lump of sugar dissolves spontaneously in a cup of coffee but never reappearance, it is the original form spontaneously. And heat flow from the hot object to a colder one but never falls from colder in hotter objects spontaneously. The expansions of gas into the evected bulb is a spontaneously process. The reverse process, that is the gathering of all molecules into one bulb into the spontaneous. The spontaneous freely to one form to another form, so freely to another form. This example shows that the process that occurs spontaneously in one direction cannot take place in opposite directions spontaneously. Similarly, the large number of exothermic reactions are spontaneously. The example of combustions of methane, CH4 plus of CH4, what is means CH4 is a methane plus 2O2 which gives CO2 plus 2H2O. Delta H naught is equal to minus 890.4 kJ mole inverse. Another example of acid base neutralization reactions, H plus plus OH minus which gives H2O. The enthalpy of value is delta H value is minus 57.32 kJ mole inverse. However, some endothermic reactions spontaneously for the example of ammonium nitrate dissolved in water spontaneously throughout this dissolutions of endothermic means plus reactions, exo means minus values is given. NH4 NS ammonium nitrate NH4 NO3 which gives is presence of H2O to given by ammonium ions plus NO3 minus the value delta H value is plus 25 kJ mole inverse. For the above example, we can come the conclusions the exothermicity favors the spontaneity but does not guarantee. It is we cannot decide where or not a chemical reactions will occur spontaneously solely. On the basis of energy change in the system, we know from second law of thermodynamics that is spontaneous process. The entropy increases but not all the process. It is important line. The second law, we know the second law of thermodynamics, that is a spontaneous process, the entropy increases but not all the process which are accompanied by the increasing in entropy are spontaneous. In order to predict the spontaneity of your reactions, we need some other thermodynamic functions. The second law of thermodynamics introduced another thermodynamics functions called Gibbs free energy, which finds useful and predicting the spontaneity of reactions. The Gibbs free energy G was developed in the 1870s by Joyce Willard Gibbs. He originally terms this energy as the available energy. What is meant by available energy? To do work in system. This quantity in this energy associated with the chemical reactions that can be used to do work. Gibbs free energy is defined as the G equal to H minus TH. G is a Gibbs free energy, is an extensive property. It is a single value. G is a Gibbs free energy. It is a extensive properties. It is a single value state functions. Let us consider a systems undergo a change of system from state 1 to state 2. The contact temperature G2 minus G1 equal to H2 minus H1 minus T S2 minus S1. The G2 minus G1 is denoted by delta G and H2 minus H1 denoted by delta H minus T. S2 minus A1 is denoted by delta S. Now let us consider how delta G is here related to reaction spontaneity. We know that delta S total equal to delta S system plus delta S surrounding. For a reversible process equilibrium, the changing entropy of universe is 0, delta S equal to 0, delta S system equal to minus delta S surrounding. Similar from the equilibrium process, delta G equal to 0. The spontaneous process, delta S only greater delta S 0, the delta S system plus delta S surrounding always greater only and 0, and delta S system plus delta Q by T. They already the substitution, the last value minus delta G value is delta G only greater, hence the spontaneous process delta G only greater only 0. This process delta H minus T delta S greater a 0. The delta S system is the enthalpy change of the reactions. T delta S system is the energy which is the not available to do useful work. So delta G is net change available to useful work, this measure of free energy. Delta H is a free energy for this reaction. This is known as the free energy of the reactions of a non-spontaneous process. Delta G only greater, this process only non-spontaneous process. Then non-spontaneous process, the first availability, delta G equal to delta H minus T delta S. The T delta S is given by the some properties that gives free energy of networks done by the system. For any systems, constant pressure and temperature, delta G equal to delta H minus T delta S. We know that delta H is equal to internal energy delta U plus P delta V. The delta G is equal to delta U plus P delta V minus T delta S. As the first law of thermodynamics in work done by the systems, delta U equal to given by Q minus W. The substitution of delta S equal to Q by T. The delta G is equal to Q minus W plus P delta V minus T Q by T. T is a cancels, and delta G is equal to minus W plus P delta V, and minus delta G is equal to W minus P delta V. Here P delta V represented the work done by the expansions against the constant external pressure. This is a clear that decreasing the free energy, and delta G accompanying the process taking place cannot temperature pressure is equal to the maximum work obtained from the system, the other with the expansions. Okay student, today discuss about the some of the important term. Today unit of entropy and spontaneous process of entropy and entropy transitions and entropy evaporations. Some other important one, the Gibbs free energy formula, G equal to H minus Ts. The free energy of the Gibbs delta G is equal to delta H minus T delta S. Okay student, we meet next class. Thank you, bye.